Hi friends, welcome back. I got a question on Facebook about polyamory, and it is, do humans have a biological tendency toward polyamory or monogamy? Before I respond to the substance of this question, I think it's important to take a look at two key terms here, being polyamory and monogamy, and look a little closer. I feel as though monogamy and polyamory aren't equivalent terms. Monogamy being the dominant culture for human beings when it comes to relationship orientation, the idea that one person is with one only, that one person is only sexually and romantically with one other person at a time. Used to be the case that we had a form of pure monogamy where one person, ideally, was with only one other person for the rest of their life. Now we have in our culture, in the US and other parts of the world, more of a serial or consecutive monogamy format. Either way, it's monogamy, and polyamory isn't really the equivalent term, as I said. That would actually be non-monogamy, which has many forms, polyamory being one such form of non-monogamy, specifically of ethical non-monogamy, which would also include much more common forms like swinging, open relationships, and so forth. So polyamory is one form of ethical non-monogamy, and not an equivalent to monogamy itself. So for that reason, and I'll talk more in other posts about relationship orientation and the distinction between ethical monogamy and unethical non-monogamy, polyamory, and so forth. But for this question, it will be, do humans have a biological tendency toward monogamy or non-monogamy? And the answer is that they have a pull toward both. Reason being that biology or life force energy and sociology or social force energy do not exist in vacuums from one another for the human animal. We do many things because of social reasons, and a lot of our social construction is based upon biological force, but not all of it. So I think that the answer is both, but to get more technical, and I'm not an expert, I'm not a scientist, it's not my strong suit, but I have done some research, that biologically, anywhere from 3 to 10% of primates, of which the humans are a version, anywhere from 3 to 10% of primates are monogamous. But this is further complicated. That number in and of itself really doesn't speak to the heart of the question. 3 to 10% of primates being monogamous, they can really only measure that in terms of child rearing, and there is no real hard data about sexual behavior in primates. So in other words, anywhere from 3 to 10% of primates that reproduce, a male and a female, and create an offspring, raise that offspring together. But we don't know if they're having sex with other animals. Furthermore, I would say that 3 to 10% means that anywhere from 97 to 90% of primates don't do monogamous child rearing. So factoring both those in, I would say that biologically humans are rather non-monogamous, and we'll talk more about the cultural aspect of that and the social aspect in another post. But that's my response here. I would urge you to take a look at the book The Myth of Monogamy for more information. I do know that a lot of scientists, being monogamous, are looking for reinforcement of monogamy in animals. I don't have data to back that up, but it's pure insight about humans and cognitive dissonance. So yeah, let's talk more about it. Please message me or comment here, and have a super awesome day.